Hey, this is Richard. I wanted to just take a quick moment and show you something with Microsoft Copilot. Of course, Copilot's being branded on everything nowadays, and you're likely to encounter three different versions of Copilot. And I'm going to show right now the three common versions that you're likely to encounter. And so I'm going to share my screen. And the first one that we're looking at here is the free version of Microsoft Copilot. So that's found at copilot.microsoft.com. And you get this very simple prompting area. You're also, again, just to prove to you, I'm logged into just a free Microsoft Outlook.com account. And with that, I have launched copilot.microsoft.com. That's the website that you go to. So again, you get the basic prompting here. You can type in any kind of prompt that we've shown, a bunch of times. You also get this button here. When you click that, it takes you to an area where you get sample prompts that act as inspiration for somebody who's not been prompting that often, or they're just starting. And this shows how prompts are formatted, and it'll type them into here and give very, very basic, typical queries. One cool thing is you get a daily news podcast that's a few minutes long. Everybody knows I like to walk the dog and listen to my little podcasts. And this is one of the ones that I listen to every single day. So one of the recent changes here is when you type in the prompt here, it will actually invoke in the background ChatGPT 4.0. That's the model that it's going to use. Very straight prompting model. Ask it a question, it'll pop an answer back. Recently, they've released this Think Deeper button. And when you type in a question and click Think Deeper, on the back end, it's going to flip the model to ChatGPT 01. And that's the model that starts to take, and you'll see it step through and think about your question before returning an answer, just shooting it back. So that's the free version. I'm going to take you over to the next one up on the food chain. And that is what you're looking at here is a basic Microsoft Office 365 subscription. In this case, it's Business Premium, but this is what you would see and what many of the staff at Millennium would see with their E5. So we have Business Premium, E3, E5. With that, you're going to get this very basic Copilot that they've reintroduced. And when you log into the Office homepage, you will also get access to Pages. So Pages here is essentially in the background Microsoft Loop. And you can create a page from a query on the web, and you'll see a button down at the bottom that says save this as a page, and it will then save it into Microsoft Loop. Once it's in Microsoft Loop, you can then share that research that you were doing with other members in the tenant. So it's kind of cool. Again, when you're prompting down here, ChatGPT 4.0 in the background is being called. They're also for corporate employees. These are, prompt examples to kind of entice people into learning how to prompt the system. What's different about this is that this information is protected. It stays within the tenant. It's under a corporate enterprise data protection plan. It doesn't leave. It's not used to train the model, any of that kind of stuff. So it stays private within the company. So again, this is Microsoft Office Business Premium. Many of the basic subscriptions, you're going to be able to get this GPT 4.0-esque type of thing. So going up in the food chain, here is Microsoft Office. This particular account is E5, but it also has the $30 Microsoft 365 Copilot license on top of that. So with that, you're going to get the ChatGPT 4.0 prompting here. You're going to get the ability to make Dolly agents or visuals, pictures. You can create and make agents against SharePoint sites, so it will only query a specific SharePoint site. You can create an agent which is basically like a custom GPT with specific instructions: always answer this way, always do this, always focus on that, blah, blah, blah. You also get pages. So if you have a query that you've put in and you want to share it with other people within the tenant, you get the pages where you can put it into loop. You get the enterprise data protection. And now you get this, where you get a work button. When you click on that work, now what you're able to do is you're able to query inward, not just outward to the internet, but inward to enterprise corporate data. So all the OneDrive, SharePoint, emails, chats, Teams messages, all of that. You're querying that information. It has access to your calendar, your schedule, your to-dos. So you're able to ask it questions like, tell me about, what's going on between me and Rob. And so now it's going to look at all of the information between me and Rob. Hopefully this is not too private, but it's going to list off all of the different interactions between he and I recently. So that is what you get there. You also get all of the Copilot add-ins to things like Teams. So this is Teams. You can go into Copilot and query it here. You get the same kind of interaction. So it's a button on the side for Copilot that you get in Teams. Microsoft Word, you're going to get the Copilot button here. You're going to get help in creating Word documents. And we've shown before where you can make a PowerPoint. You can get help in making formulas inside of Excel. So every one of these applications gets a Copilot button. And that's what you get with that Grande license for $30 on top of it. So again, running through it really quick. This is the free. This is the one that just comes with the base Microsoft Office subscription. And then this is the big one that is the add-on subscription on top of the Microsoft Office subscription. Again, these are the three different types of Microsoft Copilot licensing and product scenarios that you're likely to see out in the wild today. And that's it. Hope that was helpful, and hope you have a great day. Catch you later.